What's up, bitch?
G'day, I'm Evan, and welcome to Gamey Gamey Game. Joining me on the show this week, it's Naomi Higgins.
Clap you. Evan.
Ben Russell.
Ben, that went down your neck and down your chest.
Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, Ben, you're gonna look silly.
It's been a while since we've done this show.
We're back.
We're back.
This is my new son. I birthed him.
Okay.
Out of my bum.
When?
Yesterday.
Wow.
Well done.
Get him cleaned up. Looks good as new.
Yeah. He's a human.
And he came out of
Yeah. out
your
my bum.
ass.
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is only the two of you. When I said Ben Russell, I didn't say and
loves
Ben
me.
Russell.
What?
I said Naomi Higgins, Ben Russell, and then didn't have a third thing. Just
Man, you're not clicked in.
not clicked in.
Yeah.
It's been so long. I want to thank our new patrons who signed up since our last episode. Greg
Oh
Middleton,
my god.
Dean Madden,
Good to be
Damien
back.
Perkins, Oscar _AA20,
Sounds like a robot.
Jordan Hayden, Adam Donaghy, Gay Karl Marx,
Hell yeah.
Ray Bradley, James Radcliffe, Tania Marucci, Alex Mader, Siraj Paris, Kaff, Michael Schiller, Jack Sale, Travis Corwin, and Johnson. Thank you for signing up to the
Great work.
Patreon.
Great work, guys.
And also thanks to a few people who signed up to our YouTube channel recently. Mum Fears My Music, Gage Gillespie, and Tornado Spin.
Amazing.
Go subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to. This week,
Only if you want.
only if
Yeah.
you want.
I don't want to force you to.
I
But I
would.
will.
I would if I could, but I don't
So
know
help me God.
how to do it.
This week, we're going to take a look at the newly released PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. But first, what do you think of this? The video game, Pokemon Sapphire, has been beaten by a group of 4 fish. A program tracked their motion as they swam around and translated that into button presses. It took them 3,195 hours. Time well spent.
So were you asking me a question?
He looked at you,
I looked at both of you.
even though you can barely see him over that fucking
Let's
PlayStation
move. This
5.
is actually too big to have.
How many conversations did I have saying that's too big?
Yeah!
It's
Don't keep it on the
really
table.
ugly.
I'm putting this one down.
I mean, it doesn't matter ultimately, but from a design point of view, it's gross.
Oh, would you do VizCon?
What's that?
Go
No,
back
I
to
gotta-
America, Ben. You don't belong
I gotta
here.
find its keepers, okay?
What do you think I meant?
It's a design market.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should do the math. Sorry,
You know
Evan.
I would, bitch.
Let's talk about fish.
I'm a woman in STEM.
Yep.
Did you just rip up the page about the fish?
Fish, yes. I want you to tell me all about it.
Okay, so there was a YouTube
Classic
channel.
man.
I'm a blank canvas.
Classic man.
There was
I want you to
You
mansplain
do the work
me.
for me. Why don't you PayPal him?
Why don't you explain it to me then?
Okay. A school of 4 fish has beaten Pokemon Sapphire after 3,195 hours.
Yep. The it's a for a YouTube channel, the Mutakimaru channel, and it's just been a stream, constant live stream of the fish swimming around playing Pokemon. When I see something like this, I'm amazed that they could finish the game. It just seems so unlikely that that would happen.
How many days is that?
I think so. 133 days and 3 hours.
Well, I guess
Oh.
it is a baby's game, so we now know that 4 fish and
Is a baby.
133 days are a baby.
Just like 7 sneezes is an orgasm.
Yeah.
4 fish is a baby.
1,000 monkeys typing on a typewriter are going to come up with the world, with a masterpiece. Instead, we get a baby game is played What do you think about that?
And think about it.
Answer correctly.
I wasn't really listening.
Don't say something
So I'm
stupid.
going to say yes.
You weren't listening.
I agree with what you
This
were
is
saying.
your show.
Yes,
know.
it wasn't a yes or no question, Evan.
3?
No, I was asking for your opinion.
3?
It's great.
What, your
3.
opinion's great?
What was the question?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Ben and I, we're clicked in.
Yeah, you're clicked out.
Evan is on another fucking planet, man.
Yeah, hello. Hello. Evan, wake the fuck up.
Oh.
Hello? Yes?
No crossplay.
That was good.
Good. It's a good game.
Very
joke.
good.
Fuck yes!
Careful. Those are expensive.
Come on, you see that? That's so cute.
Ah, what is it? It's Tarzo and Gonzo, the two Zos, hanging out.
That's
Yeah.
my son.
No.
Yeah, that's the baby that Ben shit out
Oh,
yesterday.
it is too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't shit,
it was.
I burped it.
It was one fish
Out
at a
of your
time.
ass.
Yes.
What? It was one fish at a time. Every 12 hours, they swapped the fish.
So that the fish didn't get tired.
I guess so.
But do the fish know what they're doing? Are they just
No, I don't
swimming
think they're
around
aware. I
mindlessly?
think it's.
How would they get tired? They're just existing.
Yeah. I get tired by
Sometimes
existing.
life is tiring. Yeah.
To be fair. Maybe I'm a fish.
Um,
Am I a fish?
I didn't want you to find out this way, Ben. You've been a fish for years.
No.
can fish shit out dogs?
And I
Is
heard you
that
make
what
little
happens?
jokes about, like, imagine being a fish, couldn't be me. And I'm like, oh, Ben does not know he's a fucking
He does
fish.
not know it is. Yeah, I couldn't be a fish. Imagine being a fish. That'd be the worst. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Who's going to tell him?
Makes it even harder to tell me. I'm glad that you had the courage, unlike some cowards, on this desk.
I think you're handling it quite well, considering you are drowning at the moment.
Well, I'm going to forget about it pretty soon.
Do you like fish?
Yes, and I could eat a whole one. Depending, I probably couldn't eat a whole tuna. They're quite large fish.
You would
Cows
think
of the
so,
sea.
because they're in such small cans.
But that's not a whole tuna.
Do you like fish?
Please. No. I don't like fish. I like looking at fish. I do not like eating fish. I think they fucking stink, and I think they're the only food where you watch MasterChef or something and they're like, oh, this fish isn't good because it smells fishy. Because fish stinks.
You know what that fish smell is? It's all the piss.
Is it really?
All the piss in the fish. It's all that fish piss out
You're
there.
lying?
That's my theory.
Right.
Yeah.
Why?
Because think about it. You piss everywhere. Okay, as a fish. Fish are just pissing everywhere. And then they're swimming about in that piss. It's going to come out. It's going to seep in. If you swam about in your piss, we would be like, Evan smells like piss all the time. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'd be breathing in the piss.
You'd be breathing in that piss. You'd be yeah, it would be a nightmare. For
Do fishes
you and-
piss?
Huh?
Do they piss?
Everything pisses.
I don't think that's true.
That is true.
Did you ever have any pet fish?
Did I have a what?
Did you ever have any pet fish?
Okay, Google. Does fish piss?
According to Ask Dr. Universe, Washington State University, not only do fish pee, but their pee gives other animals in the ocean what they need to survive.
Like other fish. That's why fish smell like fish piss. That's the fishiness that fish always smell like. Ben wins. You lose.
Fuck, he really got us there.
What was the question?
With facts
Did you
and
ever
logic.
did you have a pet fish ever?
No, I had an axolotl.
I had
two
hermit
axolotls.
crabs.
Yeah. I had two axolotls. One ate the other. I wanted the other one to die, but it never died.
What's an axolotl again?
It's otherwise.
It's like a fish.
They got
It's
they
a-
got legs and they got the sort of like face like this goes sideways and they kind of look like they're smiling.
And do
They
they
kind of look like a penis.
underwater?
Am I wrong?
Do they underwater?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do underwater. Yeah. They are sort of a stage.
they piss?
They piss and they shit.
That's how it goes.
Everyone's been like, when's Gamey Game coming back? Maybe it shouldn't have.
No, I'll make you regret this until the day you die.
Anyway,
You
anyway,
gonna
look.
take that from a fish?
There's not.
I'm a what?
You'll forget soon.
There's not a lot happening in the gaming news.
Imagine being a fish.
There's not a lot happening in the gaming news that isn't about the consoles, but we're not talking about those yet.
We've
Why
got to
not?
keep talking about fish, obviously.
We're going to talk about fish.
Well, man, we can just talk about the consoles if you like. Maybe we should move on from the fish.
No.
The fish are a bit dull.
No.
No, I think that you're really nice.
What?
Just a statement.
Okay.
Evan's nice. He's nice and he's fun.
Oh, thank you.
You think he's fun?
He's
Nice
so
thing to say.
fun. What was that? It's me. I'm Naomi.
Wow.
Hey, it's me, Naomi.
A lot of people try to do an impression of me, but that is the best one. It's me,
Hey, it's me, Naomi.
In on bin.
Yeah, that's good. I get more.
Oh, gained 10 kilos. Oh, your mum's got a big pussy. Oh, grebble.
I'm really glad that my mum does not know how to use YouTube.
Yeah, my mum does, so she'll be watching.
Hi, Naomi's mum.
Hi.
I was really worried you were going to go further with that. Ben, no!
See that my impression of you was actually Mick Jagger.
Was it?
It's me, Naomi Jagger. It's a bad one.
I don't really know Mick Jagger, so it could be spot on.
You should get to know him. He's
Get to know him?
yeah, get to know him.
Call him up?
Yeah.
You got his number?
Naomi.
It reminds me of David Bowie a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
Naomi, it's me, David Bowie.
That's pretty good.
Last week was arguably the biggest week of the year for gamers. The new generation.
Because
PlayStation-
Cyberpunk 2077 came out.
And there was
No.
glitch
Finally.
time.
No. No, it was
finally
delayed.
came. What?
It's been delayed.
Well, I'm sure it's further. Yeah, I'm sure. It's
Again?
Yeah. It's to allow more time for crunch.
we have to have more crunch.
The new generation PlayStation and Xbox consoles landed.
And?
I was going to write
What's your
more, and then I
point?
forgot to write more. My laptop ran out of battery.
But thanks, guys. That's all for this
No,
week.
we're not up to that bit yet.
Too early.
I was going to write some more there.
Bug snacks. I woke up this morning and had the most amazing dream. Bug snacks.
Park Life by Blur. Yeah. So the new this is huge because there hasn't been a new console launch since while we've been making the show.
That's
since we've started
huge.
making we've been doing this show for years.
Yeah.
And there
Feels
hasn't
like decades.
feels like is this just this episode?
I'm glad you're having fun.
You're not having a good time?
Come on.
Monday afternoon.
Come on. Whee!
Because we started the show shortly after the Switch launched.
Yeah.
Was when we started the show. Things like
I wasn't on
We
there.
started the show shortly after the Switch.
No, you can't do that
launched.
anymore.
Why? Because he's dead?
Yes. All right. So I mean, this is
He was suffering.
This is the
And he was cool.
this is the
Yeah. He did say that women deserve the slap. But only if they don't let you get the last word.
So that's okay.
this is this is.
What do you think, Evan, about that?
Can we?
Have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
Quick.
I
You know who's a
Why
late-
do you have to think about
no,
it?
well, I think maybe didn't he walk that back later in life? Is that
What, when he had
no?
dementia?
He never walked it back. Okay. Then no, I don't think that's right.
Chippy, chippy, chip. I'm being Evan in
No,
the
I
edit.
appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Evan, for taking the time to scrub this. Scrub this out.
Do you want me to edit that out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
no, one long beep, I
reckon.
think.
Why did you do it?
Why did you do it?
I didn't.
Power play, Evan. It's
Wow.
a power play.
Now
ma-
sell him that pen.
This is a pencil. This is like a 2B.
I'm told.
Fuck yeah, good
This
shit,
is a
man.
3H. I've never even heard of a 3H. What does that mean?
Let me see it.
Bye-bye. Oh, no.
I'm just joking. Let me see it. I'm just joking. Oh,
Don't do it.
Ben is the kind of man who would destroy your property for a joke.
but it's not even a joke. It would just be mean.
Yes, it
It
would.
would just be bullying. It would just be, oh, look at Ben. He's just destroying something in front of Evan just to feel like a big man. Where's the honor in that? Where's the joy? Where's the joke? There is
Honor.
none. Okay? It's just me snapping a pencil for no reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, you have no idea how good that felt. I feel like a big man. I get it now.
Woo! I tell you what, ladies.
I get it. I'm glad this desk is a lot bigger now.
What do you mean?
Same desk.
It's the same
No,
one.
we made a bigger desk because this one is bigger.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're gonna have a wait.
Squirt me.
Would you?
Do you want some?
No, I don't want your leftover fucking hand sanitizer, bro.
We're having a bigger desk made, so that we can have 4 people and still be.
And I don't have to straddle a pole underneath the desk.
And yeah,
Think about that, you sick freak.
Yeah, I've. The fuck is going on? All right. This is this.
I thought he was gonna just drink
I did
himself
too.
to death.
He's so
then.
stupid.
All right. This is. It's the biggest thing that can happen in the gaming world. A whole new generation of consoles, right?
Yeah.
Except for Nintendo, I guess they're just off.
They play their own game.
They're off rhythm.
What
It's
about
called
Pokemon
Mario.
Smile? That was pretty big.
What?
Pokemon Smile was pretty
Pokemon
big. Yes,
Smile?
it was a big feature of our last episode with Mark
The
Bonanno.
toothbrushing game. Just a little joke there, Ben.
I appreciate it.
I was gonna say, do you want me to throw this at the fucking wall to be on your level?
Fuck, that would be so sick.
Yeah, I'm worried you're gonna hurl this somewhere, and
I'm gonna hurl.
these are hard to come by. You got to kick the tires, right? This is a it's got little symbols on it.
This is the new, ugly PlayStation 5.
And this is the new, very sexy and sleek Xbox Series X. It's
Xbox trying to be the hot girl of
It
the
is,
crew all of a sudden.
the worst name of any
What's
console.
it called?
The Xbox Series X.
Right.
Not to be confused with the Xbox One S, or the Xbox One X, or the Xbox Series X. They're all different.
That's why I couldn't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Yes. So okay. So these two go head to head. These are both $749
Do you think
retail.
you can compare these to each other?
What?
What do you mean?
Will you compare these two
We're
things?
literally comparing.
Well,
them
they're
together.
not next
That's
to each
what
other.
we're doing.
You think
it's
they
a-
like compete in the
It's an
market?
Apple and apples. They're exactly the same
No,
price
that's
point.
Microsoft. This is Sony.
You think
That's not even
someone
a
would
joke, I
choose
wasn't even
between
being
these
clever.
two?
What?
You think someone would choose between these two products?
You think most people have their mind up already?
I
Made
think
their
most
mind-
people would
most
just
people
buy
are-
one instead of buying both, you fucking lunatic, Evan.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
s-
which one are they going to buy, Naomi?
Yeah,
that
they-
puts them in competition.
Exactly. They
I
have
know
to make
they're
a
in competition, I was kidding.
No, they're competition, Naomi. It's the console wars.
It's the console wars, right?
Console wars.
I'm sorry, I wasn't aware it was the console wars.
Can you do that? How come
I just did it.
sometimes they put them like that and it just stays? Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Who do that? Who
You
do?
do.
All right. This is the PlayStation 5. Just the PlayStation 5.
That's it. That's all you gotta say.
That's it. It has
Disc.
there is this has got the disc drive in it. The other one is the digital edition, which is $5.99. So you're paying an extra $150 for a disc drive. Tazo, are you okay?
He's just
Tazo.
making.
Tazo.
He's just making
fine.
a bed out of a canvas bag.
He's
That's
having a
okay.
good time.
You can do that. That's all right.
Take your canvas bag. Sorry.
These are, I mean,
Inappropriate.
first up, right off the bat, this looks ridiculous.
Which one? This show?
No, this console.
It's so big.
The PS5.
It's fucking butt ugly.
It's huge.
I hate the
It
look of
only
it.
looks somewhat normal because it's next to this, which is huge, right? But
This is
not
huger.
as big though.
it's not as big.
This is huger.
this
What's
is
the volume?
I don't know what the volume is, but they're probably kind of similar in volume. The thing is, what I found interesting is that is bigger and uglier, but this actually won't fit in an entertainment unit
Oh, that's funny.
because of the shape. It's
Yeah.
I like this much better, but it's the impracticality of it is that it just won't fit in our entertainment unit. It won't go. That one will just. It will just fit, and
So
it
they
looks
probably,
ridiculous
due
doing
to
it.
the hardware, had a choice to make, and they made a different choice.
They made a different choice.
And that is fugly as all hell.
It's so fucking ugly.
But this one is impractical.
The digital edition without the disc drive would be slightly better, but they're still really,
Hey, Queen.
really just, not good.
Yeah, it's surprising how ugly this bitch is.
Compared to the PS4, which was quite a sleek looking, I quite like the design of the PS4.
It's the hardware, right? I mean, I just assume, because why
The
would you make that thing
internals.
bigger than it has to
Yeah,
be?
I
Apparently-
believe it's the cooling.
Apparently, the
the
original
cooling.
designer designed it to be bigger, and then it went to the engineering team, and they're like, no, that's too big, we'll make it smaller.
Imagine how big it was.
Imagine how big it
huge.
was.
Fucking
It must have
idiots.
been huge, because this is huge.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive.
Bigger than that? But
Bigger
that's
than that.
already huge.
Yeah, this is the ugliest console I've ever seen.
Does this have CD drive?
It does, it's got a disc drive here.
Oh.
It's
They
only
both
blue-
do.
it's
They
only
both
Blu-ray.
play CDs.
Does
And
this one have a driveless version?
Yes. Well, there is the Xbox Series S,
Yes, but that's less powerful.
which is $4.99. Yes, it's less powerful. Whereas the
And
digital
no
edition of the
disc.
PS5 is. That's right. Whereas the digital edition of the PS5 is $150 cheaper, but
same power.
performance is the same. So the cheapest next generation console, if you want one, is the Xbox Series S, which is $4.99 in Australia, and doesn't have a disc drive, and is much. It's more. It looks like an Xbox One S.
Who do you reckon's getting that? Who do you reckon's getting one of them?
Me?
Fucking COD nerds.
Besides you.
Nerds get this. Right? The
Ner-
people who
nerds
are really
have
into the
already-
hardware
no, I-
because Xbox has better hardware.
Nerds have
Is
already
this
got a
true?
a PC gaming rig. They've
Well-
already ordered a 380 Ti 2060 380 big boy.
And it'll be
AMD.
arriving just in time for Christmas 2022.
Yeah.
My 3080 is supposed to be shipping this week.
Okay.
I'd hope. It
Okay,
should be.
sweetie.
Sure it is, sweetie.
Sure, honey.
Sure.
I'm sure it's coming in the mail.
I'm sure it's coming in the mail. Everything's fine.
It's on its way.
This is 2 months after I ordered it on launch day.
Yeah.
That's funny because Mark ordered it way later and
I
he's
know.
had his for a month.
I know. I know. Okay, so this.
Different rules for superstars, I guess.
I think this is an alternative to a gaming PC, right?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
I don't
No, it's absolutely he's right.
The thing
I don't
is,
see anyone not getting a PC because they have an Xbox.
Absolutely. I used to not have a PC for a long time because I had a console. I had like a really shitty, just little PC that I used for writing and pornography.
Fuck, that got him.
And and I used to play all my computer games on a PlayStation.
So they have a lot of the same games, is what you're telling me. I
Yeah, I
really
mean, if
don't
you
know
have a
fucking
PC
anything about Xbox. I had the first Xbox and that's it.
Any game that's on a PC is going to be on the Xbox. Oh no, sorry. Any game that's on the Xbox is going to be on the PC.
Yeah, but not the other way around.
Not the other way around. But not all games that are on a PC or are going to be on the PlayStation are going to be on the PC. So it's already got a little bit of a thing ahead for people that, already have a gaming PC like us PC Master Race.
Amen, brother.
Absolute kings and queens of gaming do.
Yes.
The other thing that sets aside, for me, the PlayStation 5 is this fucking little vibrating son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Get this in your
is
little
good.
sweet toots and feel it in your fingers tips.
You've never felt haptic feedback like this.
Oh my god, have you ever not?
It's a very
To be fair, I haven't played the Xbox Series
you don't have to.
X.
It's the same.
Thank you for freeing me.
It's the same, but so
It's the same? They both have good haptic feedback?
No. It's the same as it's always been.
Okay.
So yeah, this I think the controller is really what makes the PS5
Controller
feel
good.
like
Controller and the
step ahead.
exclusives eventually.
Controller feels sexy.
But this is what right now because I got the Xbox on launch on
Yes, you did.
Tuesday.
That's correct. Yep.
And then the PlayStation on Thursday.
And then the PlayStation on Thursday. So I had the Xbox on
Loser!
Tuesday, and all I was thinking with having the Xbox there was like, can't wait to get a PlayStation.
I don't even know why you've got that, because you can get everything on you. You've got a 3080 coming.
Ben, he had to have it sitting on the desk for the episode of
It's
Gamey
just a
Gamey
flex
Game.
for you, isn't it? You're just flexing now.
I don't know.
Hi, my name's Evan. He doesn't get into cars, but he's a real alpha dog when it comes to hardware.
Tech collectors, they're
Yeah.
the biggest freaks in the world, I think.
You're a real alpha dog. You
This
gotta have
cunt
to
has a
invest.
new
You got a new
phone.
Oculus as well, didn't
He
you?
has a new phone every
Yes.
6 months, this sick freak.
You got a new Oculus. You got a new what phone you rocking here?
Pixel 5.
Pixel 5.
I didn't even know there was a fifth one.
Yeah. You got one of those new Oculus Quest 2s? Is
Yes.
that right?
Yeah, it's good.
You got a problem. You're addicted to tech.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't have a Tesla.
I really want one, but I
Yeah, you do, don't you?
can't afford one.
You don't have.
Too expensive.
You don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars?
Yeah.
You know, 100 is probably what you need.
Oh, well, easy.
Ah.
Why don't you have it?
120.
What's wrong with you?
Petty cash, babe.
Yeah.
Sell 2 of your phones.
Sell 3 of your Oculi.
But this
2 phone, 3 Oculi.
in
Tesla.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada
In
boom.
all-
Can't wait
in
for it to
all-
explode
seriousness,
while I drive down the highway.
this
gonna steal
is what makes the PlayStation 5 feel like, because this just feels like it's a new Xbox, right? Like it doesn't feel like a generational leap. It feels like a UI upgrade at this stage. It's like they just installed new software on it. In fact, there is new software on it.
It can run, it's got good hardware, but it's just
yeah,
a PC at these stages. Both of them are just PCs,
But
right?
they both have good hardware in terms of their graphics processing abilities and stuff, right? Like they're both
How many teraflops?
They're both so many teraflops.
What the fuck?
So many teraflops!
What is a teraflop?
10.28 teraflops.
What's a
in PS5.
teraflop?
10.28 plus 1,000 flops
Flops.
times 1,000.
Floating point operations.
That's
See-
a flops, bloody hell!
Is that Dave Hughes now?
Yeah, we got a bloody problem.
But when you're
Can you say go round?
Let it go round. Open up a bag of PS5s, they're all dead.
my TV at home is
Really good job.
it's only an HD TV. I need to get a new TV.
Yeah, you do.
Because
You need UHD.
I need UHD. I need
You need
4K.
4K.
It's still about 4K, right? So for me playing, it's like there's a step up in the quality of the graphics, right? But
you've got a 3080 on the way, don't you? Don't you, sweetie?
so the point is
Evan?
this yes.
When you do this segment, can you just put a timer on board and count how long it takes before you look in my direction?
Yes, we can do that.
Duck for cover. In case of a nuclear explosion,
Sorry, where's Ben?
hide behind your PS5.
Why is there a fridge where Ben was?
Snoop Dogg had an Xbox fridge.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
This is the. I looked at you. This is the This is what makes the
Look at
PS5
girl.
feel.
Even though girl don't know what teraflop is.
But you're an engineer.
Ben
Yeah, I
doesn't
know,
know
I
what a
didn't-
teraflop
I
is
didn't-
either.
I didn't keep any of it in my brain. They said, do math this way. I said, okay, now I leave.
I always thought that you were smart.
I'm good at processing information, but falls right out.
Now I know the truth.
I have heaps of teraflops.
I don't have many.
But you.
That's okay. You're very pretty.
This is already getting like
That's Ben.
dark. Okay.
Yeah, I'm grubby.
He handed it back to me before, and it was wet.
I got-
sweat. I hope sweat.
This is what makes the PS5 feel like a next gen console because it has the haptics are a big deal. Like the vibration motors in there are much better than previous generations.
Okay, question. Okay, I'm gonna play a little devil avocado
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
What do you feel about? Okay, the demo is great. Do you think that the demo is all that these will be?
Astra's Playroom.
Yeah. Do you
is-
reckon this is about as good as it's going to get with the demo? It's one of those things. It's like,
look, I
we're
think-
going to do that,
Like
and
game?
then yeah, just in terms of integrating the haptics and the feedback, with the triggers.
I
What do you reckon we're going to get something better? It's because it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's actually a fuckload of fun.
It's
But-
real.
I think it's very impressive, and it is. It's the Astra's Playroom, which is a free game that becomes pre-installed on the PS5.
It's a
Is
great Mario Odyssey DLC. I love it.
Yeah, it is. and
It's just a
really fun.
platformer, and it's not a hugely original game, but it's a great showcase of the capabilities of the controller.
But do you think it's just a bit gimmicky, or do you feel like, you'll get those developers that will find some ways to be like, oh, this is...
I think you will find some.
I think it's genuinely.
I think it'll make shooting guns feel great, which
'Cause
we need more of. We need better PR for guns.
Because they said
Yeah.
that you could have them jam, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
with
You pull
the new
the
Call of
trigger
Duty-
and it feels like they can change the feel of it.
I would like to play Call of Duty.
People
on
might
this.
not know.
I haven't played the Call of Duty, but I know that it does take advantage of the adaptive triggers. I think it genuinely does bring more immersion to the game. Like with, it reminded me of the kind of feeling that you get with a VR headset. It's not obviously not as immersive as that, but it helps sort of connect you to it.
Yeah.
I think it's really good at that, but that's a demo that's designed to showcase exactly the capabilities of the controller. I think it's not hugely different to what the Switch can do with its the Joy-Cons. They have really great haptic feedback as well, but
Do they?
yeah, they do.
Yeah,
but you
with
just
the
don't.
little snickerdoodle boys, you can be like, ooh,
If you
look,
play-
look,
if you
where
play
are my
one-
marbles?
if you-
How many marbles do I got in
Exactly
this bitch?
right.
the fuck are you talking
in
about?
1-2 Switch. There's a game where it's like you're playing around with it, and using the gyroscope and feeling the bouncing of the
But
marbles
that's about
or
as
whatever.
far. But this is why I'm
Having
thinking
not
about this.
played that, I did not know that.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
Because
so that's why I'm asking this question: is it
Yeah.
just a gimmick? Because that has been so far a gimmick.
yeah, because third-party developers aren't using it. Nintendo's very
but
good at
that's
taking
Switch
advantage
is
of
very
that stuff.
different to a PlayStation
Sure.
in terms of the games that you're going to play on it.
Explain.
I think they really should.
Mario Odyssey is way worse on PlayStation.
Huh.
Yeah.
I really hope that the developers do embrace it. You do have a bit of the problem where, like, if you create a mechanic that takes advantage of this controller, then you have to translate it. If it's cross-platform, if it's not just a first-party title for a PlayStation, you have to then put it on Xbox.
But PlayStation just happen to have good exclusives.
Yeah, if the exclusives take advantage of it, then I think it's a great thing.
But I mean, I have to say that I was a little bit disappointed with the Spiderman.
Oh yeah,
Really?
I have not played
Because they
Spiderman.
didn't take advantage of the
Oh yeah, it didn't.
haptoids again as much.
Haptoids.
Yeah,
The haptoids were there, but not in a sexual way.
yeah, right. You want
Yeah.
it in a sexual way.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the vibration or the adaptive triggers?
Well,
Both.
you need to be hitting all those buttons, Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
If
is,
you want to get me hot, you got to hit all my buttons.
but it's not only the what?
You know what I'm saying.
You know what he's saying.
It's
He's tapped out. What's up, Evan? Talk
It's,
to me.
It's not only is it the haptics. See, I really think that the new Xbox should have better haptic feedback.
Well, if it doesn't, then I agree.
It definitely doesn't. This is
Well, then I agree.
exactly the same internally as previous Xbox controllers.
Boring.
It's a slight redesign externally, but internally it's the same, right?
Usually they're pretty similar in what they do.
Well, I mean, the Xbox controller has been very good for a very long time.
It's a great
They kind of
controller.
Snailed it. They snailed it. Whereas I think that this ergonomically, take the haptoids out, ergonomically, much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I
Than,
think that's
previous PlayStation
Yeah, I think
controllers.
that ergonomically, how it fits in your hand,
me try this again.
huge betterness.
Huge bitterness, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's
Betterness times a million times.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Let me try this one.
Always good. Xbox controller has always been one of the best controllers
I think
around.
I've
They're
always
both-
preferred PlayStation controllers, but I think it's because they've got dainty little baby hands.
You got little baby hands. You got the hands of a baby. She stole them from a baby.
I think they're both really comfortable, but I think I've been impressed by the PlayStation 5's controller and how it can pack so much in. Like, the haptics are there. It's got a built-in microphone. It's got the adaptive triggers. It's got a touchpad. It's got motion controls. None of this is on the Xbox.
I do love that motion, that little touch boy.
It's got built-in
one?
speakers.
Yeah, but
Oh
always
yeah,
liked
I've
the
loved
touchpad.
that.
Yeah, I
Makes
think
it
it's
a lot
great.
easier to type.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Very good.
I
for
think
that.
it's a great. I'm glad that they kept it.
These are great additions and really practical stuff as well. That I feel like the Xbox is really falling behind on that. Thank you, Patrick.
What's that?
Ben threw away the.
Oh, can we have
The
that
hand
one as well,
sanitizer.
Patrick, just while we're...
It was
Thank
for
you,
a
Patrick.
joke.
Get it away from them.
Yeah, I know, but
It's
still.
COVID safe.
We're
Ben,
trying
we
to be
can't-
COVID safe.
If you have to...
Can you pass this one of them?
I think right at the start of the episode when I said something, I spat a little bit. I don't know if that came up on camera. I feel like
We can
that
see.
guy that
We'll
I
just
saw a
fix it in
picture
post.
of.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. They know where we are. If you know you get community transmission, then you know where I am.
I'll wipe all Ben's sweat off this as well. How about
It's
that?
nice that the Xbox controller, you can plug it into a PC. If you do have a gaming
Yeah.
PC as well, it's nice that you can just plug it in and it works. You can't do that with a PS5.
And likewise, I can
Can't
use
you?
my. Oh, actually, that's not
No.
entirely true.
I've plugged the PS5 in to play games
you don't
before.
have a
and it-
PS5.
Yeah, that's not true.
What are you talking
No,
about?
sorry, the
PS4.
You don't have a PS5.
I'm sorry.
That's
why
not
is he-
true, Evan. Do you know why?
I've
What?
Because
plugged...
you can get an 8-bit do, plug that 8-bit do into your computer, and you can use a PlayStation controller.
I'm not saying you
I've
can't.
plugged the PlayStation controller into a PC. It works straight away.
Steam
okay,
also
all
allows
right.
for it to work.
Okay, I understand that. The PS5 controller, as far as I'm aware, does not plug and play on a PC currently.
Except for if the fact that it's
PS5.
got Steam. Steam does it.
Steam doesn't recognize the PS5 controller.
Oh, really?
As at the moment.
Yes.
That's
Rude.
I'm sure they will.
What?
yes, Patrick.
The beta branch it does.
In the beta branch, it does. I'm not saying it's
Nerd
not
alert.
going to happen. I'm just
Nerd
saying right
alert.
now, I'm sure you definitely will be able to use your PS5 controller on a computer. It's just
Can
that
you calm
it's
down?
not as
You're hysterical about
okay.
this.
I'm sorry.
You're being hysterical.
The Xbox One just works straight away, no drivers or anything. It just works. So there's something nice about that. The other nice thing about the Xbox controller is its battery life is much better. It's simpler. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles that the PS5 does. But the PS5, if you're playing Astro's Playroom and it's buzzing and adaptive triggers and all that sort of thing, it will drain the battery of the controller much quicker,
Yeah.
and you'll find yourself plugging it in.
But real hacksaw gamers leave it wired anyway.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Our PS4 controllers are old,
Am I right,
and
my
their
Gs?
batteries don't. The batteries are kind of dead on our PS4
Oh yeah,
controllers.
my PS4 controllers suck.
They last 5 minutes before it's like, low
Real
battery,
bad.
plug it in. It's really annoying. It's
Yeah,
nice that the
that's
PS5 charges by USB-C because they're much more common now than the USB.
Oh my god!
Is that
I
USB?
used to have USB-C phone, and then I was like, I have so many micro USB chargers, and now guess what?
Other way
I've
around.
got a freaking PlayStation controller. All I've got is USB-C.
Yeah, I was
cords.
looking for a mini B cable the other day. I couldn't find a bloody one.
I'm a mini B.
B stands
Yeah.
for big personality.
Yeah. The
Fucking hell.
Xbox. So with the Xbox, you just replace.
Turn
the
him off! For the love of God.
I can't. Help me.
With the Xbox, you just replace the battery. With the PS5, you have to buy a whole new controller when the batteries eventually
That's
cark
true.
it. So there's but let's be real. That people aren't making
Why?
their decisions based on these things. They're just things.
That's true.
The things that people
What's
will
sold
be.
more? Do you know?
Evan, if you could only
would
buy,
assume the PlayStation.
if you could only buy one of these things, which one would you buy?
PlayStation.
I would buy the.
Say PlayStation. Evan.
PlayStation.
Did you mean that?
Yes, but it's a tough call.
Why?
I don't know.
You can't just fucking say shit. You need to back it up with facts and numbers.
Didn't we already talk about this?
I know, but I
I-
wanted to hear him say it again. I want to
I
nail him.
like the Xbox.
I feel like you are more of an Xbox person. No offense.
For so, none taken.
You give up Xbox vibes.
Yeah, no offense, but
Did you use
do.
the body wash today?
No.
Hey, can I grab that Xbox off you for just 1 second?
Yes. Hang on.
Why would you?
Don't try this at home.
Don't. For fuck's sake. You're gonna fuck.
It's real good.
Yep.
Don't do that. That's what.
Why would you let him do that?
I don't know.
Xbox literally released a statement saying, "Please don't do this."
Oh,
Really?
if Xbox told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it?
If it. You got me. I wouldn't.
I got it!
Oh, wow. Well done.
Ben wins.
Defeated by logic.
She's a toughie.
Finally. You're hysterical.
I think probably what will be the biggest factor for people will be the the games, the exclusive titles.
Are there any cool games on either of these yet?
There's not a lot in terms of launch titles, and to be honest,
Isn't
like
that
these
boring?
consoles.
Don't they usually come out with a big game? Like,
Yeah, but
Xbox was
had
going
Zelda.
to, but then someone didn't like what the textures in Halo Infinite.
yeah, right. Has this got a smudge on it?
well, I just cleaned it, so it had to have happened over there.
There's not much. A lot of it's been delayed. A lot of what would have been the big launch titles.
What was the
have been
big launch
delayed till
titles
next
for the
year.
PS4 though? Do you remember?
I don't remember,
There was something.
but every
I know
every
for the
console
last-
has had more
for the
launch
last
titles. than
Xbox, they had Tomb Raider, right?
oh yeah, maybe.
You reckon that was big?
I don't remember.
I mean,
We weren't making this show at the time, so
something.
what's
Pretty
not on my
successful
radar?
game, right?
I don't think I don't.
Star Wars,
Which one?
main one.
You can't just say Star Wars.
You can't
George
just say
Lucas
Star
one?
Wars.
The fact
The one with the guns.
there's never
Pew, pew,
anything
and this-
like
and Darth Vader's there.
there's never anything console defining
There's-
on launch.
There's
the fact.
furry one.
Chewbacca.
Yes,
Bug
That
snacks.
he was there. You know what I'm talking about. Gamer girl.
The main launch titles for PlayStation 5, things like Spider-Man Miles Morales,
But that's like a.
the remake of Demon's Souls, Godfall.
I mean, that looks worth it. That looks like a really fun time.
What?
The remake of Demon's Souls. It looks amazing.
It's not really on my radar because I haven't played the Souls games.
Me either.
You have to have one.
Godfall, Bug Snacks,
Evan
Sackboy. These are all.
Evan can't go into automatic doors because they don't see him. The sinks at the airport don't know that I'm there.
That's a great Evan impression.
I think this is a fun game.
Broden does an impression of
Now
me.
say
that I
ray
think is kinda
tracing.
funny.
Ray tracing. It's really amazing. The difference between the Oculus Rift and the Oculus Quest, it's actually quite elementary.
But wait,
Are you furious right now?
what? Ben? Ah,
I don't say elementary.
It's elementary, dear Watson.
I'm not British, and I don't have a pipe.
Ooh, fiddly-dee.
This is how you can tell
Looks
the
like
difference.
we've got a mystery on
Evan?
It is I, Evan Munro-Smith, boy detective.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla is on both consoles.
The fact that I will detect any boy and put him in my wall.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla is on both consoles, but to me that's not. I'm never been massively into Assassin's Creed, and the new one doesn't excite me very much. So that's I haven't even looked at that. Yakuza Like a Dragon is on Xbox. I never played the Yakuza game, so it's again not on my radar, unfortunately. Gears Tactics is on there.
You can have that on PC.
You can have it on PC.
Yeah.
I have not played that. I booted up my Xbox and I've mostly just played Tetris Effect. And then yesterday I thought I should probably play something other than Tetris, and so I played a bit of Watchdogs Legion.
Yeah, and I played a little bit of that, and I immediately was like, I've never liked Watch Dogs, and I definitely won't like this game.
Yeah, Watchdogs Legion to me, it's a bit bland. There's nothing too. Sorry, what do you think of Watchdogs?
Oh, I don't know anything about
that. What do you think of Tetris?
I think it's fucking insane that you would play Tetris all week on a new console.
I think it's pretty insane too, actually.
Does it have good haptic feedback when you turn a line block sideways?
No, because it's on Xbox.
To play something. At least play COD or something.
I can understand when you got a VR headset to play Tetris, because at least it's in 3D, at least in some way it's different.
3-dimensional.
But what could the Xbox give you that you couldn't get on freetetris.org?
I don't know.
I used it to play chess.com.
I played a bit of Watch Dogs Legion.
I'm a bit of a Queen's Gambit myself.
Watch Dogs Legion is fairly not very exciting as a game, right?
Oh, no. It's not my cup of tea.
Never even heard of it, bitch.
Not for me.
It's the new Watch Dogs game. It's from Ubisoft.
Oh, it's the new Watch Dogs game, right?
It's the new Ubisoft game. You know, Ubisoft, the company that makes the same game over and over and over again, but calls it different things. And maybe puts it in a different time.
It does look like a next-gen title. Like, it looks fairly good. Not mind-blowing, but it looks good. And the details in the world are pretty amazing. And the scope of it,
what would you rate the Legion
huge.
out of 10?
I mean, I haven't played enough of it to rate the game, but...
Right.
This is our next game. Our next game will be massive, open world, but this time, it is in England. It is hackers. But our next game after that would be Assassin's Creed, a massively open world game, but you are Viking in England.
Huh?
I thought the writing isn't great.
He's staying in it.
I was staying in it. I'm Dr. Ubisoft.
Uh-huh.
It's how good you are. You're not even saying anything. I'm like, he's still there.
A big thing about these consoles in this generation is things like loading times, because they're running on SSDs.
Yes, correct.
You can have a game like Watch Dogs Legion, which is a huge world.
Huge.
But
some would say
loading
open.
times are minimal. Minimal. Not non-existent, but so much better than previous consoles.
Correct.
Tony Hawk did it
Sound.
first, so...
These do not sound like jet engines booting up.
That's true. This is actually a really quiet console, despite it being the more powerful one. I think it's quieter than the... Maybe.
Should I try and clean
Quite
my
a-
PS4?
With what?
I don't know.
You can clean out dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I opened my PS4 up. I've got an original release PS4.
Uh-huh.
I opened it up with a little thing and lifted it up and opened it up and flipped it around and opened that up and
And fucked it sideways. That's what it looks like.
I fucked it up, turned it around and slapped its ass and then thanked it and made its eggs in the morning. And it's stopped being such a noisy bitch.
Oh my god, I take it back. How do I do it?
It's a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Okay. This is...
It sounded like you were talking about a woman.
I would never.
this
I would
is-
never open up a woman like that and clean her fan.
Yeah. Freaking beta cuck.
I found this to be fairly quiet.
If the PS4 was a woman, I'd listen to what it had to say.
But like... I didn't notice the PS4 being...
Interesting. I find that interesting.
I didn't find the PS4 to be especially noisy until I played Last of Us Part 2, which is arguably probably one of the most
Yes.
LGBT agenda games ever.
Yeah, keep your politics out of my video games.
Yes. And
When will they keep their politics out of our video games?
When everyone's trans,
I want...
that's what they want.
Okay, listen. I think that we should have the same story over and over again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, I have a suggestion.
And that's the only way gaming can keep us out of politics.
Can the character be white?
Please. Otherwise, politics get in. See, when characters aren't white and men, politics seep in.
Yucky.
And they're like, get out of politics, make them all white. No more politics.
I don't want to know girl exists.
What are you talking about?
I don't care if girl exists. Don't make it my problem.
No more story, otherwise I freak out. Because I'm agoraphobic and I haven't left my home in 20 years. Because I have no friends.
But you'd
And I've
spend
got
a lot
anxiety.
of great time getting banned on different Twitch channels.
I will go into Twitch channels and I say, I got banned on these Twitch channels.
I love that.
I think it's the coolest.
Hey, do you want to go have sex?
No. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
which of these would you buy?
PlayStation. I would never buy an Xbox
Why?
because my boyfriend already has a PC. It just doesn't appeal to me at all.
But
I'm a casual
which
gamer.
do you think looks better?
Oh, the
design-wise?
Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Design-wise,
it's not. I
that's not a
know what it
factor.
represents.
I think
It represents Call of Duty, and it makes me sick.
I don't know if it's. I think Xbox is doing a better job. That's all. That's as much as I'll give it at shifting away from that bro sort of vibe
Better than what?
than it used to.
Yeah.
Again, not much of a compliment, but you know, PlayStation is filled with absolute neckbeard. So we're not going to just magically change that.
They both
I
have
don't know
Call of
why.
Duty.
As someone
Yeah,
who
they're
doesn't
both good
pay
points.
like the most attention to this stuff, the PlayStation seems more accessible to me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for me, I have a nice personal computer
Yes.
that can play games quite well.
Yes.
Does it glow?
No, it is a black box just like this.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got no RGB in mine.
That sucks.
Just like this. Whereas this
Just
does
like
have
this.
RGB.
Yeah.
Well, it's got blue anyway.
So I made it a point. You know how
It's got
hard
B.
it,
It's
got
you know
B.
how hard it was
B.
to find computer parts that don't have RGB in them.
It's hard.
Oh, you didn't want that.
For gamers that are, traditionally cunts, they sure love to be rainbows. Keep your politics out of my games, but keep your lights in my computer.
Are you coming out and stating that all computers are gay right
Inherently, yeah. I believe so.
now? What a great day for computers.
Congrats.
Which one would you buy?
Xbox unbearably straight, in my opinion.
This is the more gay, this is the gay console.
Yeah, this Xbox has a straight parade.
Headed for Boston.
I mean, that is very out there.
But this is the one you would buy.
Well, yes,
I
because
think this still looks relatively straight, but I want to see those lights.
for
Light up.
DOS reasons, sorry, I can have all my games still on there because you just can transfer all your shit from your PS4 to your PS5, just like you can do with Xbox, but I don't have an Xbox.
Sure.
And I get haptic, boy.
So that's a selling point for you?
For me, yeah. I mean, there's no other reason.
What else is the difference? That's smaller, but it doesn't fit in your TV unit. So one
And
of
I
these
get-
is going to be better, and it'll
And I
be
have to-
different for everyone.
Yeah.
But otherwise, what else is there? Is the price quite similar?
Yeah, very
Exactly the
similar,
same.
Yeah.
And I find myself getting caught up in the hype of PlayStation 5.
Yep.
A lot of hype. There's so much hype. And I went onto the websites and I was like, give me one. And they said, no,
They're
I
hard to
don't
get.
have any.
Yeah, they're very
And then I
difficult to get.
remembered, wait, just chill the fuck out.
Yeah. They're not worth
chill out.
They're not worth they're not
Only if
worth
it's like you're
what they
getting a
cost at the
game
moment.
that you really, really want. Would you buy it, in my opinion? Why else would you upgrade now?
Yeah. This will be worth having when Cyberpunk is out, when
No, it won't. Because
What?
you'll have a 3080. I want to play Cyberpunk on my PC.
Sure, but there's
Name another game.
Ratchet and Clank, I think will be a lot of fun on there. Horizon Forbidden West, I think will be great, but that's not until the
Would
end of
you
next
buy
year.
a $800 console to play Ratchet and Clank?
Well, you buy it to.
Well said.
If I were a normal person, not the goddess that you see before you.
It's hard to take that out of my mind, but go on. I'll put it aside.
Yeah. I would wait until, because they always come out with, like the PS4 came out with a slimmer, nicer looking version that kind of wasn't as loud and things like that. So if you were played the long con, just were patient, I'd pop in when they get one of them. You know what I mean? That second phase.
Yeah,
And they
wait
sort
until
out
you
their-
really need it.
Yeah. And
There's
they
a point
sort out,
where,
yeah.
Do we ever,
a
do you ever
PlayStation-
need it?
well, like in terms of gaming, there's a point where a PlayStation 3 just doesn't do anything for you. Hasn't done anything for me in years. So I had to upgrade to the PS4. And there'll come a time when I need this big boy. But that time is not yet.
Maybe it'll be smaller, but
Yeah, maybe
And
it'll
that's
be
what I
smaller.
need.
Maybe it'll be a little bit less ugly.
It is ugly.
So fucking
what do you think
ugly.
they'll do when they release the new? Do you reckon they'll renege
Alright,
on this?
Huge bitch!
It's crazy that this is so much.
Yeah.
This takes up more space for nothing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than it really needs to.
I think it's for heating, though, to be fair.
Yeah, but even the corners annoy me.
Yeah.
You could take off the sides and it would be smaller, and that would be
smaller.
better. I feel like you're both on your
A
phone.
woman. Ba, 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 da, 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 ba.
I feel like we've
A
got
woman.
we're-
Ba, ba, da, 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 ba.
I believe that
Should have a little fun. Fun. Oh, totally crazy.
Forget I'm a lady. Measure short skirts. We're free. Yeah, feel the way I feel. Man.
I think we've gotten to the bottom of this, is what I'm saying.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, good. No, that's the best one today. That's the best
We've
one.
gotten to the bottom of it. Everyone's made their decisions. Everyone has all the information they need to make
We figured it
an
out.
informed decision about
I
these
think
consoles.
we've made people stupider.
Maybe we
I
have.
think we've only confused things.
Speak for yourself, you piece of shit.
Everything you have said is wrong. Everyone in this auditorium is now dumber.
I award you no points.
So we should
May God have mercy on your soul.
we should wrap up the show
Funny.
there.
Love Adam Sandler.
But
love
before
Adam
we
Sandler.
wrap up, we do have a Patreon question.
What did you feel about Hubie Halloween? You like it or hate it?
I haven't
Hubie.
seen it. I've heard very polarizing opinions. I think I
liked
should
it.
watch it.
Hubie
I
Halloween.
have a very
yeah.
soft spot for Adam Sandler.
Me too.
Most do, I think. You
I
liked
love
it?
the Sandman. I fucking love the Sandman.
One of my sisters hated it, and one of my sisters loved it.
Which
and I
sister will
can't-
you side with?
I can't trust either of them because they're both insane.
We had a question this week from Paul Barbie,
Okay.
which was what was the grossest that you got during the lockdown? How slovenly? Not shower for a week? Eat food you found on the floor? And then Eric Stacey followed up, did you eat food you found on the floor of the shower after not showering for a week? Naomi?
Eric, that is so stupid.
Eric, stop being such a silly bitch!
That's so fucking stupid.
Eric, you're being stupid! Look what you did!
Fuck you. Probably a few days where I didn't shower.
Yeah,
I think maybe I got to 3 days in a row of not showering. Maybe.
Wow.
I'm pretty good at showering.
Yeah, I reckon I probably did three days without the shower.
I eat poorly. I've started eating better, but I did miss a few meals that you end up eating a lot of takeout. I did that for a
Yeah,
while.
we definitely did that.
Yeah, same.
I'm trying to think of what else. What did I do? I don't know. I can just sit on the couch for up to 8 months and not
Meg's
notice
had to
the
look
time
at-
going past.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you then.
Oh, it wasn't that important. You can go ahead.
Mags had to look after her gran, so she went off, and I was in the house alone for like a week.
Wow,
I remember
that's
that.
dangerous.
Ooh, it was,
I remember feeling worried, but not doing anything about it.
it was gross.
I don't think
Just
I.
me and 50
Oh,
just being disgusting together.
Oh yeah, I think if I had to leave for a week, I'd be pretty worried
Yeah.
about Mark.
Oh, can you imagine?
yeah.
Okay.
There's spaghetti everywhere.
Just meatballs all over the shower floor. Isn't that right, Eric?
I don't think I ever missed a shower
Really?
during lockdown. Yeah.
No, you told me that you hadn't showered.
When?
Every day you called me up and said, Ben, I haven't showered. Like I
You guys
promised.
talk every day?
Like I promised
phone?
you. I swear to you that I wouldn't shower.
Did you say, why don't you try leveling up with Xbox body wash?
I did actually. And that's why I use Xbox Body Wash. Level up.
Lift your game.
Lift your game.
Ugh.
What about you, Evan?
Yeah, well, as I said, I don't think I missed any showers. Definitely lots of takeout.
Too much.
Yeah. I made some really bad
Especially
scones.
when we all have greatly reduced income.
Yeah.
Scones?
Scones. Bad scones.
Bad scones. How you fuck up scones?
I tried to make, I was off carbs, so I found a recipe for like keto scones.
Oh,
No
what
good.
are you doing?
I smoked a lot of weed.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you? Where'd you get that?
I don't know.
That's the weed talking.
By weed, I mean lettuce. Because I only eat lettuce. Because I would never do drugs.
Can you smoke lettuce?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
you
smoke
can
pretty
smoke
much
lettuce.
anything. I could smoke you right now if you got a pipe big enough. Don't do drugs. I never do drugs. Drugs are illegal, and I abhor illegal, illicit substances.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand it. And if anyone out there does a drug, tell me about it.
Tell me where you got it so we can be mad.
So
About it.
I will be furious with you.
Thanks so much, Paul, for the question at short notice.
Oh, thanks. We really put you out for that one.
I think you did a great job.
Paul.
Eric, on the other hand.
I'm gonna
Eric.
kill you.
No, Eric was good. He sort of built on it a
gonna
bit.
kill you, Eric!
Okay.
Yeah, he's got to go.
If
He's going in the wall.
If you have a question you would like us to answer on the show, you can jump on the $10 Patreon tier. That'll become more relevant once we're doing the show more regularly.
Are we doing it next week?
No, probably not.
Why not?
I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Well, maybe you should. I thought we were back up and running.
Why, you busy?
Very busy.
Oh.
We've
There's
got
so
a
much
lot
going
of
on.
catching up to do.
We do have a lot of catching up to do, yes.
We've got to talk about the Spiderman.
There's a
We've got to talk about
Spiderman.
the Call of Duty.
Call
your
of Duty's
favourites.
out this week.
We
I haven't had a chance
love
to play it yet, but when I get my new graphics card, my 3080, it's arriving this week.
Okay, okay, Evan.
I'm going to play that Call of
Don't
Duty.
tell him.
We will. This won't be the last one for the year. We'll do more, but I just need to work out when we can.
What are
fit
you
it
doing
in.
next Monday?
I don't know.
Let's sort it out right now, like you tried to sort it out on my Twitch
Sorry,
stream.
I did start that. Yeah.
Also, we're all doing Twitch streams, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone's
we're
on Twitch.
Twitch.
Nomstrosity. Stupid old Evan. Bond member. Throw us a... Please don't.
Throw us a follow, throw us a sub.
Sub
Come
it out.
on. We
Look.
don't have much else. I mean, apparently Evan's got way too much else. We don't even
Yeah,
have
but
time
don't
for this
sub
anymore.
onto Evans. He's got... He'll just buy another Xbox.
Well,
Hey, I'm sure there's a Pixel 6.
not yet, but maybe start of next year. Apparently, there's going to be a new Pixel coming out.
Well, fingers crossed, because you're begging for it, aren't you?
You're absolutely gagging
Now,
for
we
it.
have to thank our top patrons. Big
Maybe-
thanks to use the right list next time, not real names.
That was just a little reminder that I put there for myself to not use people's real names
All right.
in the list because I used their real names last time, and that's not a good etiquette. Maybe we could do next Monday. I don't know. I'll have to say. Gay Karl Marx, Adam Donaghy, Greg Middleton, Christian Nordheim,
I do love gay Karl Marx.
Yeah.
Robbie Proctor,
He's got it all.
Fuck, I would love to hang out with gay Karl Marx.
David Byrne,
I love his fucking ethos And he's going to be fun to hang out with.
Boring.
And he's gay.
What?
Yeah. Tick, tick, tick.
Shabab Hader, Aaron Yetkindler, Santeri Rakonen, The Business Gamer, Jamatar, Nesta Goharo, James Kammerman, Dixie Dean 17, Sean Pragt, Matthew Ryan, Stephen Burke, Cameron Fullwood,
Full of wood.
Chandler the Bakerman, Alan Mulhall, Rowasaw, Moneyman Sam, Drew Schuller, Jack F. Mufati,
I love you.
Drew Peisner, Kylie Wiltshire Jones, Amy
love
G,
you.
Paul Barbie, Rattlehead Jake, Zach Steinbacher, Shema Thridgerani,
Christian Sanchez.
still on the list. David Cunningham, Adam Giambattista, Ben Lovett, Cypher DH,
Cypher DH.
DH,
Cypher DH.
Josh Apter.
Star Wars.
What? Are they a patron?
Star Wars is a patron.
Lachlan Chapman, Alice, Jen B, Siraj Paris?
Oh my God, who are all these people?
They're our top patrons. You read that before.
Oh.
Evan S. Darling and Scott Chapman. Thanks
Is
so
this
much.
real list?
If you want to hear your name read out on the show, jump on the $20 Patreon tier. There's some great benefits to signing up. You get episodes early, you get to join us in the Discord, you get the cheat sheets,
Yep.
you get send in questions, and access to weekly videos we've been making while the show's on break.
That's true. We've been doing some streams, some weekly streams.
And for $5 more, you get a Moog. So
Oh, the Moog.
personally, I'd go for that.
That's a great. That's $25. We'll get you a Gamey Game mug. Used to be cheaper, but we were losing money on it, so now it's $25. Gets you a mug.
Sign up at patreon.com. Gamey Game, gay or
There's a slash.
I love you.
gameygame.com Patreon.
Yep. And if you enjoy the show, you can subscribe to the
Subscribe to the channel.
and share it around to tell your friends and all that sort of
And
stuff.
remember, you can podcast the show.
Oh, shit.
Podcast,
I
you
have
can
to do that.
podcast.
Yeah.
And just search for it on your podcast app of choice.
These are good reminders because I
Spotify.
definitely would have forgotten to do that.
Apple Podcasts.
Google.
I don't know if
Google
we are on
Podcasts.
Spotify. Are we on Spotify?
Pocket Cast.
Stitcher.
I don't know if we're on Stitcher.
Pocket Cast.
We're definitely on Pocket Casts. And Apple, whatever Apple is. iTunes. Apple Music? Is iTunes still a thing? Does iTunes still exist?
No,
Doesn't it?
it died.
Well, Apple Podcast is the thing, though, right?
No.
Well, where do you listen to podcasts on an iPhone?
Where don't
What's
you
an
listen
iPhone?
to podcasts? Also, check out The Simpsons.
Why?
That is a funny show.
No, it's awful.
The Simpsons.
Yes, it's gotten so bad. The start's got only watched the first 10 seasons.
Oh yeah, the old episode.
You got a lot to learn about comedy, Evan.
Comedy?
That is good.
Speaking of comedy, Auntie Donna's Big Old House of Fun.
Oh yeah, check that
Available
out.
on Netflix.
Ben's on it.
This cunt's in it.
Speaking of cunts, Naomi has a new show that'll be coming out on the ABC called Why Are You Like This?
Yeah.
Got me on that one. Walk
can-
right into that with my Ben plug material.
If you like the Umbrella Academy on Netflix, you can listen to the Primates podcast, which I'm doing with Matt Stewart.
Don't
every
plug
week.
your own stuff on here, Evan. That's so rude.
And if you like Matt Stewart, you can find him at Do Go On Podcast. And if you like podcasts, why not settle down and enjoy a Batch Bitch podcast with Naomi Higgins and Danielle Walker?
And if you like bitches, why don't you listen to The Grub? Available on Stitcher Premium.
We've got we're on all mediums because we are switched on.
Do you think we're making too much stuff?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No.
Never stop to ask if you're making too much content. Just make more content.
Okay.
No thinking, only content.
Okay, great.
I've got to go to hospital.
Isn't it just alcohol?
Isn't it? Just alcohol?
Alcohol is a poison, Evan.
Thank you so much for telling Evan that.
You have a problem.
That's the end of the show.
Doing a piss? Oh, you're breaking the snip.
It's hard.
Not for if you're a big, strong, fat man like me.
Yeah, Ben did it real easy.
It's half the length, Evan, you piece of shit. I can't get a lot of force from the torque on this.
Okay.
Force from the torque.
Not an engineer.
You are.
You are.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Before you wasted your life in comedy.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I could have so much money right now.
Yeah.
Ah!
You'll regret it eventually.
Oh, I regret it already.
That's the end of the show. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you at some point. We'll
Snappy.
We'll do more at some point. I don't want to commit to anything.
We'll be here tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll be here tomorrow with bells on.
No.
We're doing 2 more shows this week alone.
You can
Yes, queen.
You can
we
come
are.
here tomorrow, but
If you sign up to our Patreon, we will buy you a gaming PC and a PlayStation 5.
That's not
and
true.
An Xbox Series X.
And a pin.
And a little pin.
little-
no, there's no
Gamey Game
pins. Pins are
All
limited.
true.
When you sign up.
All true, all fact.
We'll catch you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Don't draw on the dog.
Funny little rat witch.
You shut him out.
Rat witch.
Yeah.
It's like a sandwich.